I'm going to be frank with you. You are smart. I know that you are great with numbers, but I just don't think you got it. As an executive, I see no value in you. Does that make sense?
I'm sorry, what?
You know we have the Bangkok merger coming up. Prove me wrong. Oh, Linda, before you go, I forgot to mention I've received a few complaints about you.
Complaints?
Noxious odors.
Oh, God.
Take your seats, you're a little bitch.
Who's joined the land of the living?
How long?
You been out? Day and a half?
Have you tried making a distress signal? Or a bigger fire?
I was busy trying to keep us alive.
But getting us out of here, that should be your focus, not being Susie Homemaker over here.
What did you just say to me?
Let's not forget, I'm your boss. You work for me.
We're not in the office anymore, Bradley.
Hello, my name is Michael Morley, and I'm here to review Send Help. Directed by Sam Raimi. A woman and her overbearing boss become stranded on a deserted island after a plane crash. They must overcome past grievances and work together to survive, but ultimately it's a battle of wills and wits to make it out alive. This stars Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien. These two pretty much in the same office. One's a work colleague, the other one's her new boss, played by Dylan O'Brien, who is an absolute douchebag, egotistical moron who has everything given to him because he's a Nepo baby whose father pretty much started this whole business that he is pretty much taking over. They end up getting into a plane crash, and they are the only two survivors. And Rachel McAdams' character is basically saves his life, makes salvage. She's making everything possible on the island for them to live, to be able to eat and drink and survive, etc. And he is just still coming across as an absolute douchebag. And this movie is an absolute pleasant surprise. When it comes to Sam Raimi, he has this way of going to a certain direction in the story where you think it's going to go to this certain element, but then he twists it on you and goes to a completely other element. And this movie just keeps you guessing. Whose character are you siding with, Rachel McAdams or Dylan O'Brien? In this movie, at the start, I am siding with Rachel McAdams' character, but then as time goes on, I am finding out things about each character that they both are toxic, they both have flaws, and then I'm going towards Dylan O'Brien's character, and now I'm going back to Rachel McAdams' character. I love movies where you constantly don't know where it's going to go. You kind of have a feeling that these two might end up falling in love with each other, or they might end up resenting each other. There might be twists and turns, and this is exactly what happens. You think it's going to go a certain way, and it goes the complete opposite way. That is what a movie should be. And yes, this is an R-rated original film, has elements of Castaway and definitely elements of Castaway in there, but with Sam Raimi vibes in there. And this is probably one of the best performances I've seen from Rachel McAdams as of late. And Dylan O'Brien has proved himself to be an actor that he's at that point where he's close to being an A-lister. And this movie proves that he has that range. I had such a pleasant time watching this movie that it kind of just, as you go on and on and on, you just realize both of these characters are very toxic, and the decisions that are made in this movie and everything they do to try and benefit themselves, it's like you're both just selfish. You're both toxic. You really shouldn't be on this island together. Where it goes from the first to the third act, you're literally going, okay, well, there you go. There were a few decisions in the film with Rachel McAdams' character. I was like, okay, you're toxic. You're just as toxic as Dylan O'Brien's character. There were things that she did that I was like, okay, I am not on your side. I'm not on anyone's side. But I enjoyed amazing script, the screenwriting, the storytelling, Sam Raimi's directing style. I was just on the edge of my seat. But because of the decisions that these characters made, I had a really hard time really liking these characters in the end. I actually ended up really disliking these characters because they're both incredibly toxic. But where it ends, I was like, wow, Sam, man, you need to do more movies like this. 9.5 out of 10.
No help is coming. You just have to accept that this is how things are now. You ever hunt? I think I like it. You are stuck with an asshole boss. Just like I was. Although I'm betting I am a much nicer boss than you ever would have been. Except for maybe this part. I don't think we should ever leave.